Today we're in North Stafford at Potomac Point Winery, which recently won yet another prestigious award. So let's go inside and check it out. Before we start the episode, I want to recognize our sponsor, Shore United Bank. Shore will be there to help guide your financial journey every step of the way. Visit them downtown or at Harrison Crossing. And now, onto this week's episode. Today I'm at the beautiful Potomac Point Winery at 275 Decatur Road in the Widewater area of Stafford County, and I'm with Skip Causey, who owns Potomac Point Winery with his wife Cindy. And Skip, appreciate you being on the show today.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah. So take us back about 20 years or so. Tell people about what you were doing and what led to Potomac Point Winery becoming what it is.
Well, my wife and I started looking for property that we wanted to do an adventure. We talked about many different things we wanted to do. We always kept coming back to this winery. We really got into, she was in emergency management. I was in construction doing home building for many, many years. Where we met in the middle was on the wine. So as we talked about what we wanted to do ourselves, we kept coming back to the winery. And when we found this property back in 2005, we fell in love with it and could envision the rolling hills, the little mini Tuscany. It was all woods at the time, so we had to kind of look beyond on the vision on what we could build. So we found the property 20 years ago in May and started this venture moving forward.
So tell people a little bit about what goes into running a winery. Like, what are the various aspects of your operation here?
Well, we're a little bit unique in that we not only have the winery. So yes, we do make all the wine here. We do grow some of the grapes here. We have several vineyards across the state, two predominantly, one in Loudoun County and one in Nelson County, that give us 80% of our grapes. But the farm, the winery, the production area, the aging, we do have the tasting room where we can, actually the retail area to taste the wine, to talk about the wine. We also opened up a bistro. So we were able to work with Stafford County to get that approved. It was very important to have the food and wine pairing component. So opening up the bistro at the same time allowed us to have that and be able to pair our food and our wine together seamlessly. This room here is the ballroom. We can do up to a 200-person wedding. They have their patio, they can get married out in the vineyard and have their celebration right here. So depending on what the weekend and what's going on, or what's going on that day, is whether I'll be in the farm, I'll be in the cellar, or upstairs doing paperwork.
And the days of the week when people can come out here and sample the wine or have lunch or brunch?
Sure. We're open Wednesday through Sundays. Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday we're open up till 6. Friday and Saturday till 9:30. We have Friday night music. It's date night for everybody coming out of the city. And Saturday, just come throughout the day and enjoy. We have Sunday brunch. That's a very special brunch menu. All of our menu is very focused on European or Mediterranean, kind of given a different appeal, matching the wines, the style of wines that we make.
Okay. And Skip, one of the things that prompted our visit was what's right here. So tell us a little bit about why this particular bottle is special.
This is our 2023 Albarino. One of the most prestigious competitions that we have in Virginia is the Governor's Cup. That we bring in judges from around the world, and they judge all the different wines from Virginia. It has to be 100% Virginia fruit, made here in Virginia, and they do the competition. The top 12 wines will get put into the case. So the governor will take those wines, and any state dinner that he's providing, any tourism that he's going out and visiting other countries, promoting Virginia products, he will take those wines with him and promote the state through those wines. So Albarino made the case this year, so we're real excited about it and where it's coming from. Albarino is one of those grapes that's starting to grow very well in Virginia. The thick skin, the nice crisp component is just something great that we're super excited about throughout Virginia.
Well, congratulations again on that. And I understand you've got some expansion plans too. You recently acquired another 10 acres here, and what are some plans that you have for going forward?
So we have 10 acres behind us. We planned on opening that and cleared back in 2019. We were going to have some plan for expansion. My plan was the limited brewery. You have the ladies and their wine and the men and their beers. They kind of went hand in hand. 2020 kind of put a halt on those plans. Right now we're looking to see what we want to do back there. We have put in a competition bocce court, its own bathroom, and we do have a wine tent back there. But we are looking right now for potentially working and tying in with other investors that want to help us open up a brewery to really focus on doing it right, and then the two businesses would work seamlessly together.
And just talk a little bit about your location as far as sort of proximity to the DC area, Fredericksburg, and the Potomac River too.
We are one of the closest wineries to Washington, DC, 30 minutes from the Beltway. You can come right down the express lane and get right here. And we're only 4 miles off Route 1. We're a half a mile from the Potomac River. It's just, you can actually see the river in Maryland from our tower. And it's just a very quick, unique spot with close proximity to the city, but we have 23 acres of farmland and the woods that will just make a little enclave to enjoy your day.
And just finally, how can people find out more about Potomac Point online?
The easiest way is PotomacPointWinery.com. Facebook, we have all the different social media. You'll be able to find out what events are going on, what's special in the bistro, are we having any specials for that week, what wines are available, what we have, what's going on in the tasting room. You can set up a reservation right online or walk-ins, and if we have open availability, we're glad to bring you in.
Well, Skip, we appreciate you being part of the show today and having us out to your beautiful vineyard.
All right.
And congratulations again on the award.
Thank you. We're real excited.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to do it for this week's edition. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter at fredericksburgfreepress.com and also our YouTube page. And we'll try to keep you up to date on all the business happenings in our region. See you next week. And thanks again to our sponsor, Shore United Bank.